Hello students, welcome to my class. I am Momita and today I will be dealing with adjectives. Today our topic of discussion is adjectives. Now, before I start with this topic, let me give a brief description of what an adjective is. Now, what is an adjective? Adjective is a part of speech which describes a noun or a pronoun. It tells us something about a noun or pronoun, or we can also say it qualifies a noun or a pronoun. Right? Now, adjectives can be classified into the following 8 categories. As you can see on the board, I have written adjectives can be classified under the following heads. What are those? First is adjective of quality, then you have adjective of quantity, then you have adjective of number or numeral adjective, demonstrative, distributive, interrogative, possessive, and proper adjective. Now, what is an adjective of quality? Now, adjective of quality answers to the question what kind of. Like if I say I love spongy cakes, what kind of cakes? Spongy cakes. We have many red flowers in the garden. What kind of flowers? Red flowers. These are all adjective of quality. Now, adjective of quantity will answer to the question how much of a particular thing. Now, give me some sugar. How much? Some. There is little water in the jar. How much? Little. There are few, no, not few. I have, or you can say there is some milk left in the jar. We can give me a handful of salt. These are all examples. Give me some salt. Right, these are all examples of adjective of number, or adjective of quantity. It qualifies, it tells us about the quantity of a certain thing, and these are used with uncountable nouns. Okay, now we have adjective of number or numeral adjective. These are, first of all, these are used with countable nouns, and they tells us how many of a particular thing. Like if I say Nita's mother, I have a few dolls left. How many? Few. You can count these things. Or you can say give me some papers. Papers you can count. So some may be used as adjective of quantity and also as numeral adjective, because some can be used both with countable and uncountable nouns. Well, so when some would be used with countable noun, it would be adjective of number. When it would be used with uncountable noun, it would be it would be adjective of quantity. Now then we have demonstrative adjective. It points out which person, things or places are meant. Like if I say that boy is my cousin, you can almost point out the thing. These mangoes are sweet. Then you can say those houses belong to my uncle. These words, this, that, these, those, such, certain, yonder. These are all examples of distributive adjective. Next we have interrogative adjective. They ask question and are used just before the nouns. What information do you have? Whose shoe? See, they are used just before the noun. What information? Information is the noun. What? So it is qualifying, it is saying something about the noun. So it is interrogative adjective. Or whose shoes is he wearing? Whose shoes? Shoes is the noun. WH word used before the noun. So it is interrogative adjective. Next we have the possessive adjective. It shows us the ownership, or who is the owner of a particular thing. Like my watch is slow. Whose watch? My watch. Your car needs repairing. Whose car? Your car. His boots are torn. Whose boots? His. So that tells us about who the owner is, or under whose possession a particular noun is. Finally, we have the proper adjective. What is the function of a proper adjective? Proper adjective tells us, proper adjectives are actually proper nouns which are used as adjective. Now he is an Indian soldier. and he is an Indian. What is the difference between two? When I say he is an Indian, in that case Indian is a noun, but when I say he is an Indian soldier, soldier is a noun and Indian is speaking something about the soldier, is adding to the meaning of the soldier. So here Indian is proper adjective, not a noun. Similarly, I love Chinese food, and the Chinese are intelligent people. Who? The Chinese. So here the Chinese is used as a noun. But when I say I love Chinese food, what kind of food? Chinese food. So these are actually proper nouns which can be used as adjective. So this is all about the adjectives and its kind. Now one more thing needs to be explained, and that is the difference between demonstrative adjective and demonstrative pronoun, distributive adjective and distributive pronoun, interrogative adjective, interrogative pronoun, possessive adjective, possessive pronoun, proper adjective, proper pronoun, not proper adjective, possessive adjective and possessive pronoun. These four things, these four kinds of adjective can also be used as pronoun. That means this, that, these, those, such. These words can sometimes be used as pronoun, though here it is used as an adjective. Similarly, each, every, either, neither can also be used as a pronoun. Similarly, what the WH words can also be used as a pronoun, and these the possessive words can also have its pronoun forms. Okay, now in our now I am going to discuss about the difference between the adjectives and the pronoun. How can you find out which one is an adjective and which one is a pronoun? Now here I have prepared the board once again to explain you the difference between the demonstratives and the adjectives and the pronouns. First of all, in the list we have demonstrative adjective and demonstrative pronoun. Now as you know, this, that, these, those, they are used as they are the demonstrators. They can be used as demonstrative adjective and demonstrative. They can also be used as demonstrative pronoun. Now before I proceed, let me tell you the difference between this, that, these and those. This and that are used with singulars, whereas these and those are used with plural. When I have a thing very close at my hand, something which is near me, like I can say if this is a stick, right? So, or else let me explain it with a drawing. Now this is a pencil, right? So what would I say? This is a pencil, and if the pencil is very far away here, but only one, what would I say? That is a pencil. When something is very close to our hand, we say this. When something is far away, we say that. Now when there is more than one very close to us, more than one very close to us, then we would say these are pencils. When more than one, when we are referring to more than one but very far to us, then what would we say? Those are pencils. These are pencils, close to my hand, plural. Far away from me, plural, those. Okay. Now once again, difference between demonstrative adjective and demonstrative pronoun. Now you can see that in demonstrative adjective, the word these, this are used just before the noun, because they are qualifying the noun. This book is mine. These gloves are woolen. Because the word this and these, they are actually qualifying the nouns here. But here, this is my book. So this here is used instead of the book. So this is a pronoun. These are woolen gloves. These are what the word these are used for woolen gloves. So it is the pronoun. So when the noun is used immediately after the demonstratives, then it is demonstrative adjective. And here if the noun are used as the object of the verb after the verb is placed, then it becomes demonstrative pronoun. Second, distributive adjective and distributive pronouns. Again the same thing. If the distributive words like each, every, either, neither are used just before the nouns, they are used to qualify or say something about the nouns, and so they are adjectives. On the contrary, if the nouns and if there are other words in between the noun and the distributive word, then it is distributive pronoun. Both caps are too small, so I can't wear either. I can't wear either of the caps, any of the cap. So the word either is used instead of cap, so it is a pronoun. Neither of the statements is true. Each of the children is adorable. So see, in between the noun and the distributive there are other words. So in that case it would be a pronoun. Next we have interrogative adjective. The same thing. If the WH words are used just before the noun, then those are interrogative adjective. If there are other words in between the WH word and the noun, then it is interrogative pronoun. In interrogative pronoun, the nouns are used as the object of the verb, that is after the verb. In interrogative adjective, the nouns like plan, train, they are used before the verb and they are the subject of the verb. Finally, we have possessive adjective. Same thing. Oh, there is a mistake. I wrote wrong. No, see, it's right. This is my pen. Whose pen? Mine. So the possessive word is used just before the noun. And here, this pen is mine. The possessive word, mine, is not used before the pen. This pen is my pen. So instead of my pen, I am using mine. Their house is looted. Whose house? Their house. Just before the noun you have the possessive word, so it is adjective. The house is theirs. So in between the possessive and the noun there is the verb. So in this case it is possessive pronoun. That's all about adjective. I hope I have been able to explain you well and the video has been helpful to you. Thank you for being attentive.